Hi everybody, this is Spencer Hughes from Lend City Mortgages. We're back with our 10th and final episode of our mini-series, What Questions Should I Be Asking Prior to Purchasing My New Home or Property? In this last episode, we're going to be discussing easements and the three types of common easements that there are that could already be in place or that you could make with your neighbors when purchasing a new home. The first type of most common easement is the utility easement. This is something that would come with the property, would already be on the deed and title. Something that the city or the utility company would already have on your home to either run through power lines or run through city piping. That can be fully accessible to them at any time, so it's one thing to realize if you have a little utility route in your alleyway, and if the main box is on your property, that might be a utility easement and the city has full access to get to that on your property. We also are going to be looking at private easements. Private easements are something that is on paper and that you make with, say, your neighbor. They're most common on farmland, so you can run, say, piping from a well line or use additional land from your neighbor's property for agriculture. This is all written on paper and it's definitely still enforceable by law. And you do need to have a written agreement to have that easement done if it's already on the title of the home. The last and final easement that we're talking about is the easement by necessity. It's common, but it's not as common. And what the easement by necessity, it's not a written contract, it's completely verbal, but it is still enforceable by law. And how this would work is, say, if you were on a non-road facing property, right? And you needed to get through your neighbor's land to get to your property, you would have a verbal agreement with them that they can use your pathway or use the driveway. And if any problems arise with that, obviously, there'd be a verbal agreement with a witness there, so you'd be able to enforce that by law. I really appreciate you guys for listening, and we're gonna get into our close and we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate you listening to these episodes.